So, this question comes up a lot. Since this whole deal where the ISPs could potentially sell all your data and your browsing history, which is a whole other controversy, which I've talked about before. I have another video about what creepy things your ISPs could do since this law has now actually passed. And when I said the video, it wasn't signed into law or removed or redacted, depending on your perspective on it, because they removed the protections that said they couldn't do it. So, we're going to give you a demo of how a VPN works with ink pens.
Yay!
Yay! And to give you some perspective here, I'm an internet user, and Marvin's going to represent a VPN. So the first part of this, he's not going to participate in because you are the internet service provider. So you want to know what the internet service provider sees. So we're going to do the internet based on ink pens as well as noises you hear. I got ink pens. So each one of these pens is, most of them are different. But these represent the different websites you go to. So because each of these pens represent a different website, and you as the ISP can see what pens I have, you can see when I browse the web that you're watching my browsing history. I'll let you guess what this one represents.
Ooh.
It's kind of light.
Ooh.
So you can then take that information and sell it. Now, this is always where the confusion comes in, is how does a VPN protect me? Well, we're going to show you. I need all the pens back. We have a tunnel.
This seems really inadequate.
We're gonna go with the bigger one. We're gonna need a bigger tunnel.
There we go.
All right. So a VPN represents a tunnel between me, the internet user, and Marvin. You, as the ISP, doesn't know what goes through this tunnel, but you can see the tunnel. You can see that I'm using a VPN, so you can see that Marvin, the VPN provider, he knows what my browsing history. You, the ISP, does not. So now when we do it this way, the pens go through. And I'm going to hide what pens I'm going, so you have no idea what pens or websites I'm going to. Yeah. Now, Marvin still does. That doesn't change. So, you have to pick a VPN provider that you trust. Because even though you, the ISP, can't see where I'm going, you do know that I'm using this as Marvin as the VPN provider. So, one of my thoughts has always been on this, and now, and I can't say this for any of them, and I brought this up before, is the VPN provider now has an opportunity, if they have personal identifiable information, to sell that browsing history. So you have to pick a VPN provider you can trust. I've been going through them and did some reading on them. There's a lot of different reviews. So far, I signed up with, I did a demo video on PIA VPN. I'll do a few more. Their service seems pretty straightforward. They don't claim to keep any logs or anything. They also have a way to help de-anonymize it. So your internet provider, because you pay your bill, they know who you are. It comes to your house. So you, the ISP, know a lot about me because, well, I pay you every month and you know my home address. So you have really personal information about me. Well, the way that PIA and some of the other VPN providers as well do this to de-anonymize and disconnect you from you is offering things like gift cards. You can pay with a gift card that you went and bought with cash, so then you pay them with a gift card. That's one of the ways VPNs create a disconnect between you and your data. Now, the VPN provider does know who your internet provider is because they see it going from there, but the internet provider only sees the tunnel to the VPN. That's how you hide your information. So it does protect you a little bit, but then if you go through the VPN and still go to Google and you still log in and you still go to Facebook and you still log in, you are still handing over all your information to Facebook. So you really didn't get any more security from that. And a VPN doesn't necessarily directly offer more security. It just offers obfuscation about where you're going on the internet from your internet provider. Well, that's you. So you may not see where websites. Now, VPN can offer certain protections if a website is not secured and you're on an open Wi-Fi. That's a whole nother topic, but most websites are moving over to security and login, so that's less of an issue of why you want a VPN. But if you want a VPN and your purpose is to hide from you, the ISP, then it does work. It's not too expensive. You can talk to us about it. We can talk about how to set those up. But you're not adding a layer of security. You're adding a layer of obfuscation from you, the ISP. So that's just a quick explanation of that, because a lot of people have been asking. Share this video with other people who don't know what VPNs are, and if my explanation makes sense to you, do a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and let me know. If I got something really, really horribly wrong, you're never as wrong as when you're wrong on the internet, let me know that too.
We will find out, that's for sure.
Yeah, so this is VPNs explained with tubes, and we can... Now I can anonymously throw pens at Marvin versus when you can see me throwing pens at Marvin. Thanks for watching. Bye.